Hey y'all, I'm Chuck Greenlee for The Post, and this is Haunted, a series where we're going to be highlighting various locations of paranormal activity around Ohio University. And today, we're going to be looking at the cemeteries surrounding the Athens area. One thing we failed to mention during our visit to Wilson Hall was the location of the building. It's located on West Green of Ohio University, and Wilson Hall actually sits in the middle of 5 cemeteries surrounding the Athens area. If you line up the cemeteries in the right way, the lines between them create a pentagram, and in the middle of that pentagram sits Wilson Hall. Now keep in mind that these stories may or may not have factual evidence, and we couldn't confirm them, so they may not be true. Today, we're going to start with Sims Cemetery. Sims Cemetery is named after John Sims. Sims was a known town official with a unique taste for capital punishment and often sentenced people to death for normal offenses. Some say that Sims Cemetery lies home to the ghost of John Sims himself, who continues to look for criminals. Another piece of spookiness of the Sims Cemetery is a tree referred to as the hanging tree. The tree is allegedly where people were hung up until the 1890s, and it is where John Sims used to watch them hang. Alleged marks from the rope are still on the tree, and some people who have visited the graveyard at night have reported seeing ghosts hanging from the tree. Now, Sims Cemetery lies on a private property, which sort of adds to the spookiness factor of it all. However, we couldn't gain access to film there, so we're just gonna assume that it probably has some graves too. Next, we'll talk about the cemetery off of West State Street. After entering through the front gate, there's a winged stone angel to commemorate the many unknown soldiers buried in the graveyard. They have seen the angel move or even shed tears for the deceased. In addition, a lot of graves here are broken, and many people have accessed the cemetery at night. Hanning Cemetery is also one of the 5 cemeteries that make up the pentagram. Hanning is reportedly haunted by a ghost that dresses in a large robe. The ghost reportedly causes screams and other various sounds to protrude the area around him. The cemetery has also reportedly had many seances, including one where the master lock on the cemetery unlocked all by itself. During another seance, students from Ohio University contacted a former student who was buried in the graveyard after a car crash caused their death. Finally, Hain Cemetery on Lurig Road is reportedly haunted by a Civil War-era ghost who went insane after the war. Buried with his family, the man reportedly paces back and forth amongst the graves. After the war, he had killed his entire family, burned down their home, and committed suicide. Anyone who comes into contact with the ghost is said to be chased from the property and has bad luck for the rest of their years to come. So that's all for Haunted. We hope you enjoyed, and as always, stay spooky, Athens.